Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryu Gozrai. Here is my TvP video. This one was actually a video that should have been a long time coming, and it's one of the best builds for ladder. It's, I would say, the most standard build. I'm going to be showing today how to go bio, bio Raven tank. This is just the most often, often build you'll see on the ladder. It's just the 3 tanks, 1 Raven push. I did a variation that Polt likes to do, which is quite more all in, but this time I'm going to be trying to show you guys the more standard style of it, the way Innovation would do it. If you really do want to climb and you want to stick to just one build, currently this is the strongest build you can do. If you do hit your timings right, and you do everything correctly, you should just win majority of your games to GM, just because this is such a powerful timing. The really only big things that counter it are people who will, kind of skip or cut a lot of things just to make sure they have enough to protect for an all-in. But at those points in the game, you can always just sit back instead with a stronger economy. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes Protoss will cut their workers just to make an army of Zealot Stalker. In those games, excuse me, doing a tank push can be really suicidal. But against stuff like Colossus, this build would be amazing. And I know Biomine is also a favorable style and a very popular style, so maybe in the month of November I'll try to do Biomine Raven. Per se, I like Biomine Raven better, but Bio Raven tank is just superior because the push is just stronger, and it's a lot easier to execute. So we're gonna go ahead and keep a Reaper here. Normally you would scout with it or 18 SCV scout, but we're against the AI, so we're gonna do Marine, Factory, Gas. Now I'd like to preface this by saying there are many ways you can do this. You could actually go Reaper Reactor. I know some people like doing that. If you do Reaper Reactor though, you want to make sure at around 220 the SCV building the depot right here comes down to make a bunker in the natural. And that is the SCV making the second depot. Or if you like to SCV scout, the SCV who comes home at 18 afterwards will have just enough money to throw down a bunker. We're going to hide the Reaper because normally it wouldn't be here in our base. So we're going to go for a starport first. Then what am I? Orbital. Marines. If you ever feel scared, the usual bunker timings would be from 350 to 4 minutes and 10 seconds. And that's if you think they're going for some really heavy stalker harass. But on a map like this, you can get away with skipping the bunker just because you have that high ground room here. But if you do feel like you need the bunker, those would be the times. So at about 38 spot, we'll drop a depot. After the starport, we'll make a barracks. Actually gonna keep this here. We're gonna go Tech Lab. Constant Marines. Constant 1 depot production. After the first tech lab, you want to actually go ahead and make a second tech lab, so we'll put that right over here. We'll lift these up. Tech lab on the starport. Depot. Third gas. Another barracks right here. eBay at 416. It's really important that we keep this one of my drop medevac alive, by the way, for the strongest timing. So tank, Raven, guys in gas. You do your Widowmine drop. Keep making depots. They're making just Marines for now, just because we want to get stim. And then after stim, we want to grab +1/+1. So after we start stim, by the way, we're going to go for our 4th gas here. Then +1. and our next tank when we can afford it. At this point, we're going to make 2 depots at a time. We're going to swap this and this. At this moment in time, you should be able to do a reactor here and start our marauders. And then after that, we want to grab combat shields when we can. At this point, you want to be having 2 workers constantly make depots with 16 mining, so you should have about 46 workers. You can cut from here, and it's just marauders, siege tanks, and soon medevacs. Drop mules as you have them available, make depots as you can.
That's gonna require more gas.
It's okay for floating a little bit here, just means make some depots. So double medevac here. Maybe our first gas could have been a little bit quicker, but that's okay. You can use the Marine Raven to kind of look for that observer that's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. We're going to ignore it. It's the AI's observer. We don't need to be dicks. And yeah. Right about here at 6:20, we'd want to move out. Depot. Depot. An SCV should make it here for a 3rd CC. At 6:30, we can throw down 2 more barracks. We want to have our units rallied here. Normally we'd pick them up and fly them over. And in this situation, you can load up a medevac full of Marines here if you kept that Widow Mine alive. Oh, we actually forgot a tank here. Whoops. And as this push would hit, you would have all 3 tanks kind of just here. So we're actually missing one. There it is. This would hit about 710, right? And at the same time, you would have like a Marine drop kind of hitting here. So we actually did fuck this up a little bit with our pathing. But behind this, you would want to go like another eBay armory. Of course, this is being dropped here. We unload the units. We would siege right here, you know, kind of kill their 4th base. This would just kind of either be distracting them for the push, or they wouldn't have units here because they're trying to hold the push. So you can just quickly kill off a lot of free workers. You can always auto anti-armor missile, you can disable, or you can just choose to drop auto turrets if you feel like you need to. But we're gonna take our gases here. We're gonna keep going units. We'll grab +2, +1 in a little bit. We're gonna ignore this for now. And yeah. From here, you can either choose to swap this out to go biomine, or if you like the style, you can actually kind of just sit back at home, especially on a map like this, and you can go for a second factory here. Which actually I'm not gonna end the game here because I want to just show you guys something. You can just kind of chill back here and make bio tank if you get these really fast gas geysers. So this is a really turtle style. But it's really great against Colossus. You just go mass tank from here. So keep making siege tanks behind you. You can get like EMP upgrade. That upgrade seems to just be really fucking good. You can go ahead and drop your 4th base in about 9 minutes. And yeah, you would just chill here making medevacs, making tanks, maybe dropping with your bio. You can leave some bio here. You can leave some bio here. You can even have some of the main base. After this factory is made, we make a 3rd one, and this is actually 531. So we're just sitting back here and waiting to max out on mass siege tank. This is a pretty good style, to be honest. I like it. It's really bad against mass gateway, so if you're seeing heavy gateway armies, don't do this. You'll be rolled. If you ever have a situation where the Protoss is like just kind of dicking you with stalkers as you go to move out, the fucking secret to that is you just let them, because if their stalkers are across the map, then they're not, you know, they're not interrupting your push. You don't have to worry about your Raven being sniped, and ultimately they're gonna die to the push for being fucking stupid. So always keep this stuff in mind. So get this. We can start getting ship weapons here behind this, you know. We grab another starport. We can grab Cloak after EMP is done, you know? You can just drop and trade out units here in the meantime, but you want to kind of push out when you have like a ton of siege tanks. I'm talking like a count of 8 or more. So we can quickly look. We have 3 here. We have about 3, 7. And if we traded out by, we would have been able to afford more, but you get the idea ultimately. And then behind this we can go Liberators or Vikings. I like to go Vikings first, just because, you know, they also counter Colossus. But I guess with this style, you actually can go Liberators first, because you have the siege tanks really to defeat the Colossus. It's really hard for Colossus to enter siege tank range if you focus fire them. Yeah, and then we have +2/+1 here. Grade's a little bit late, but that's okay. We can also go up to 8 barracks, you know, if it's starting to get late game. And drop down another starport. Another CC. Recently, Maru played against Stats in the global finals. I think that series was amazing. I would highly recommend anybody trying to learn TvP late game to watch it, because Maru basically just rolled Stats over, you know, and had his way with him. It's a really well played series by both players, but yeah, Maru played exceptionally well. Like, it was really, really good. But yeah, that's the build. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, if you have ever any questions, concerns, or suggestions, just throw it in the comments. Thank you for watching.